Hi, my name is Eyal Goldwager. I'm the CEO of BioCatch, a cybersecurity company based here in Israel, in Tel Aviv, that is focused on behavioral biometrics. One of the biggest challenges in the cybersecurity space today is a proliferation of many different solutions and technologies. There are hundreds of Israeli startups today offering a wide array of cybersecurity solutions, but the real challenge is finding a very well differentiated product which is well defined, can be delivered and deployed with subject matter expertise and provide a demonstrable benefit that is practical. The typical CISO that will come on a tour of the Israeli market will have something that is akin to speed dating with hundreds of different startups, will have a lot of impression around the innovative technologies that are available here, and there are a lot of them, and will be overwhelmed, and when they go back to work, they will go back and deal with their usual problems and with their usual solutions. The real challenge that a cybersecurity company faces and a cybersecurity client faces is identifying a problem that can be solved in a narrow way, taking a technology and making it a product, deploying it in a way that will be compatible with the ecosystem of the client, and making it actionable in a way that will demonstrate ROI. BioCatch has been very much focused on the behavioral biometric space in a manner that takes user behavior as an actionable activity to deploy in a bank environment for threat detection and user authentication. And we work very hard with subject matter expertise in providing our clients a means to save money from frauds and remote access attacks or increase frictionless usability for the clients. Remote access attacks are now hitting every financial institution at a much increased rate than they used to. In the UK alone, there's been an increase of 72% in the losses from remote access attacks on financial institutions. Pretty much every financial institution or bank, from retail to corporate to wealth management, even central banks, are currently being affected by remote access attacks. Just as a means of example, 2 weeks ago, one of our clients has been subject to an attack that we've prevented of £1.6 million in fraud. That type of attack, which normally would have gone under the radar of all state-of-the-art cybersecurity system, was captured by our system, which is specifically designed to be able to detect remote access attacks or remote access Trojans, which we call RATs, that are identified by an atypical user behavior, which is the service that we provide today. Today we work with banks in a wide array of use cases and applications. BioCatch's behavioral biometrics value proposition spans the spectrum between threat detection and user authentication, providing both security as well as usability. By understanding who the user is, we allow banks to either deploy us for threat detection, preventing the wrong users, hackers, malware, or remote access, anybody who is in a sense not the proper user to access the service. At the same time, we let banks offer a higher level of service and more convenience to their consumers by letting the users access services more seamlessly and in a frictionless manner by providing either log-on or continuous authentication throughout their online experience.
Okay.
Banks are very demanding, but they're also very quick to adopt cutting-edge technologies that help them save losses. And in our case, they use us to both enhance security and reduce friction, which are two major goals of banks today. In the UK alone, we currently have 3 of the top 5 banks working with our platform, and this is a beginning of a trend that I think we're going to be seeing across all territories and all industries. Israel has always led in information security, and especially in cybersecurity, it has had an edge. It is true that in any disruptive time, Israel has a bit of an edge because Israeli entrepreneurs have out-of-the-box thinking and a lot of risk-taking. But this is a particularly disruptive time in the area of cybersecurity. The old paradigms of security of information are pretty much bankrupt, and new ways of assessing threat that is not just based on subject matter expertise, but on true assessment of cyber threats and threat actors is required. Israel's background from the military, the A200 unit provides a lot of the expertise understanding the current landscape of cyber threats, and part of the root of this company comes from those origins.